Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Murray One, and I'm going to be showing you a few different ways to farm apricorns. So let's get started. Alright, so this is just a basic one, but it's outdated. So the first one here is pretty simple. What you do is you just have your apricorn, and normally there'll be a block there, but you can break it. It's not necessary. What you do is you want to have a minecart with a hopper on top, and then have your hoppers go down. And the way you do this is, these are the items you need. You need some blocks, you'll need 2 minecart rails, a minecart with a hopper, a fence, and however many hoppers you'll need to connect it to your device. So, what you want to do is you want to put some blocks up on top of your apricorn. 3 blocks like that. Have one minecart going the other way, tracks. You put the minecart on it, give it a push, break the tracks, break the fence, and then break the blocks under it. And then you just connect the hoppers to your chest, and there you go. You'll see you bone meal it. Just hold right click with bone meal. They look like they're flying out, but that's just a glitch. They do get picked up and they all go in the chest. And this is just a safety net, because normally this would just pick them all up. This would pick a bunch of them up, but some of them would fly in different directions. And this is just picks them all up to be sure. And yeah, so this is another one. It's very simple. It's just 2 water streams that push in, and this basically covers just the whole area that they couldn't fly in. You see they fly in all directions, and they only fly in the west direction. So if you're doing this, make sure you do it to the west, the collection point. So yeah, and then they just go down here. There's a hopper line that goes under. Now this is a little more complicated with redstone. It's not too complicated, but it's just more automatic. So what you do is you just have a lever, and you connect that to a hopper clock, and then you put dispensers under the things, because you don't need to have dirt, as I showed you, as you saw over there when I didn't have the grass block. So you can just have a dispenser there with bone meal in it. These are out of bone meal. You just refill some of these, because I've been testing it. Okay. Some of them use more because of the way you collect it, which I'll show you in a second, but I'll just fill it up a bunch more. Okay, that one's good. Let's fill that up more. So the way this works is you'll sit in this minecart, you flip the lever, you'll go back and forth, and you just hold right click and they'll get harvested. You'll go back and forth, and this is if you just want to harvest all colors. If you just want to get a bunch of them, you'll just go back and forth, and there's a sort of a line, like a perfect spot you gotta get, because sometimes you won't activate either one on side. You could just extend the minecart, and sometimes if it like right clicks, so you gotta just let go and press it again. So yeah, sometimes it just, that's where you wait. It's pretty reliable. You'll see here. So yeah, I got it in like the perfect spot, and my mouse isn't messing up. So yeah. And then to get out, you just flip the lever, it'll stop, and then you just press shift and jump out. You don't need this carpet here, I just put it there to make it look nicer, and so you can still walk over it. And over here I have a collection chest, and this is from like not even a half hour of testing. It's from less than 10 minutes of testing from doing all this. You get all these, I don't know why those are there. They shouldn't be. I guess from when I first started. Let's put this down here. So this is all from less than a half hour total of testing. So yeah, this is just a redstone clock, as I said. It's just a redstone clock connected to a lever with the comparator. Make sure the torch in the front is on, and then you just have redstone go back around into it, and then you have it go off. And then you have into repeaters. You need to make sure there's a 5 redstone dust before it gets to the repeaters, otherwise it'll just stay on for some reason. So yeah, and then that just make sure it's into the bottom block, like a block under the dispenser, otherwise it'll power these hoppers and they'll not pick anything up. And up here, when you put in the minecart, put it on the level with the dispensers, the rails, and then make sure there's 4 blocks in between you and the bottom level of the apricorn trees. So when I'm here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, here, I'll just get some wool real quick and I'll show that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure that goes all the way across. And over here is just a simpler version if you want to only harvest one kind at a time. Basically just a piston that pushes a redstone block into another comparator timer. Again, make sure the torch in the front is on, and then it connects to the bottom, the block under the dispenser, and that'll do the same thing. And basically it just turns on, you just stand there, hold the right click, and you're good. And also this is tileable with 2 blocks in between each one. So this one over here will work, and you could just build this for each one. Oh, and for collecting these, just have a hopper here and have blocks surrounding all sides of it, otherwise it'll go everywhere. Just have, like, on the bottom half of the apricorn tree, have a hopper that connects to where you want it to go, and then have blocks on top, and make sure there's no block in that airspace behind there. Same goes for over here. There's the top of the apricorn trees, and then there's a hopper. Also for this version, sometimes apricorns go through the top, so if you want 100% efficiency, just put some water on top. That'll push down into the hoppers. And yeah, that's about it. If you like this, click the like button. Lets me know that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll make more videos like this. So yeah, goodbye.